Yes, yeah. You are tuned in to Offering Something. I am your host, Michael Bernier, feeling just right tonight. That is for certain. Hey, we love you for tuning into the show. It's really kind of you to do so. I genuinely mean that. So does Burger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
We appreciate you.
It has happened.
For everything you do. Love Squires, by the way.
Oh my
Squire
gosh,
Specialty
your new
Elixirs.
lid is just perfect. Look at you two with your Squires Specialty Elixirs hats. Hey, it's happened again. There are incredible people hanging out here in the off-some jungle. Yeah.
Why it's quiet today.
Okay. It is. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice in here.
We all got Fall Roots Ramble.
No long ways.
No long ways. No Johnny Bourgeois.
Look at this. All right. I'm going to start over here. So you're taking on his role? Is that what's happening? Look.
Oh my gosh.
Right here. It's a gentleman that hones his craft, fine-tunes it, and makes it tighter. Woo. And that's the reason he's an undefeated MMA fighter. Woo. Yeah.
Another one.
Yow. He also most certainly knows how to kick and throw hands. That's why he's the welterweight and a middleweight Combat FC champ.
Woo woo.
You see that? You see that thing? down
Yeah. You see the belts, boy?
there? You see them belts?
2 belts.
2 of them.
Hey. He trains with full force no matter what the weather. And that's why on a daily basis he gets 1% better.
That's right.
Let's go.
It is right.
Let's go. That's it. That's it.
He's going to keep going, you know.
And you know that he is a hard-working businessman on the side that has definitely founded an enterprise. Yo, put your knuckles up and say what up to my new friend, Yan Oliveira.
Woo! Welcome.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yes. Well,
Yes.
how do you feel?
I feel good. I feel like I'm at the right place.
Do you feel welcome in the jungle here?
I do.
Bro.
You know what? I feel right at home, especially
we
coming
love
from
you.
Brazil.
Hell yeah.
I'm used to the jungle. Come on.
Love
This
that.
is
Good
it.
here.
That's true.
Here we go.
Oh, yes.
I'm good here.
Hey, I have to introduce the rest of the people here because I love them. All right.
Yes, sir. Let's
Okay.
do it.
Yeah. I got it. Hey, seated over here looking so sweet and nice.
What?
It's Sticky Lens.
Sticky Lens.
How's that?
I love that. You
Is
know
that
what?
pretty good?
Sticky Lens.
I've been trying.
Oh my
I'm
God.
sticking
Finally
with Sticky
happened.
Lens.
I love it. Okay, that's
Yes.
perfect. That's you know what?
It took
All right.
like 5 months.
That's perfect.
Sticky Lens.
Yeah.
Next customer.
That was a good one.
Sorry, I can't believe that.
I love this guy right here. I'll keep it together now. Say hey to Burger Snaps.
Hi.
Hello, Burger.
Come
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Woo!
Over there that you can't see right now, that's going to step in front of the
Sticky
camera when I say his
Sticky
name is
Lens.
Swiftomatic. Go ahead, show your
Woo,
face. Bend down
I
low.
thought we were gonna get a weird view there.
I
was
thought you were
like,
going to
"Whoa,
show us
sir,
your
where
face.
can we see you?"
Silly Goose is here. Stand up. Do the same, boy. This is the new drill.
Hey.
Oh, with a peace sign. All right, now that's over with. Oh, Lindsay,
Yes, sir.
why don't you give our sponsors some love?
Okay, yes. Thank you to our sponsors, Pomodoro Newburyport,
Hey.
Rumson's Rum,
Ooh.
Ooh.
Squire Specialty Elixirs,
Ba-ba-ba.
Enjoy Your Life brand,
Ooh.
New Balance, and I think that's
Was that it?
everything.
So
Did Pomodori Newburyport start it off?
Yes.
Wow, was that like the hardest one for you to say? Is that what it was? You thought you were gonna stumble?
Also, I want them to know that I'm their #1 fan.
Oh my God!
So-
I know.
You
Hey,
should
when
see
are
the-
me and
I'm their
Lindsay gonna get
#1
those
fan.
Pomodori sweatshirts, huh? Pete, come on. What's going
We
on
can't,
here?
listen, beggars can't be choosers here. Like, I want to earn that, you know?
I guess you're right.
Like, I want to earn
look
that. And
at-
I'm not trying to,
Hey.
like, kiss ass right now. I'm just saying.
Peter
I thought
and
you were the
Megan,
#1 fan.
You should
I
see
am
the
the
way
#1 fan.
that
act like
Sticky
it.
Linz eats
act
the
like it.
beef.
Oh, my God.
Let me say that again, Peter and
Roast beef
Megan.
reference. That is a beef
Pomodori.
reference.
Sticky Linz.
Guys, this is the
Wait, where's
worst.
your mind?
Where can it not be anywhere else but
God.
The long way.
roast beef?
All right, so we have guest Yan Oliveira in
here
the
for you,
studio
followers.
with us today, MMA fighter. Now,
Yes.
my first question to you is like, so did you beat up a lot of people growing up? Is that the foundation of this? Like, were people getting punched when you were a kid?
That's an yeah.
You know, it has happened many times. I've been to many fights when I was a kid. You know,
What was the move then though when you weren't doing any kind of training and like you knew the fight was about to happen and you were 12 or 8 or whatever? What was the first thing you would do?
I just kicked them right in the leg.
Just a leg kick was
Yeah,
your
just
first
a
thing.
leg kick. It was the first thing because if you take away somebody's movement,
Boom.
you know, you make it hard for them to get away from you or to attack you. You know, so
Yeah. And you were thinking that at 8 years old?
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Were you aiming
was
to
ready to
like
go.
take them down or just hurt their legs so bad that they're like, what's going on? I can't move.
The goal was to kick their legs so hard
That it
that
broke.
they would just fall down and they would get hurt. And then I just get on top and just beat the fuck out of them.
Nice. Love that. Nice.
As a matter of fact, you
End
know
game.
what? This has happened before. There was this one kid that, for whatever reason, right? His name was Denny Pernette. I hope he's watching this. You know?
What's his name again?
Danny Pernette.
Danny
Danny.
Pernette.
He hopes you're watching.
Hey, Danny, I'll still beat your ass today.
Hey, you heard it. You heard
So
it.
check it out, right? He was a couple
Danny
years older than
boy.
me, and the first time he started a fight with me was at the bus stop, right? I moved here from Brazil. I barely spoke English for whatever reason. He started a fight with me, and I punched him in his face, right? And this big girl just kind of got in between us and pulled me away and looked at Danny and said, "Danny, shut the fuck up, or I'm gonna let him go so he can keep beating your ass," right? Because everybody was kind of sick of his shit, right?
Yeah.
So that was the first time. But then I remember
Was it to the lips, to the nose,
right to the
the
face,
cheek?
Nice.
right to the face, right?
What does that mean?
Like
Here?
the cheek.
Yeah,
like
like
cheek.
around the cheek, yeah.
Boom.
But then the second time, he started a fight with me the second time. This was like, I want to say maybe 6 months later. It was summertime. And
He was rehearsing in the mirror
you know,
before it. Yeah.
yeah, then
Shadow boxing
you know, I was
against
playing
Yan.
wiffle ball with a couple of my friends, and one of my buddies, Ronnie Rosario.
Wow, that sounds like a fake name. Ronnie Rosario.
Oh yeah, he was a baseball player, great
I was just
baseball
gonna
player,
say,
Yeah,
sounds like-
I
amazing
bet.
baseball player,
Oh my
right?
gosh.
He
Pitcher, yeah.
he came down and grabbed me and said, "Hey, Danny Pernette is waiting for you at the park. He wants to fight you." You know, so of course I'm with a bunch of my friends, so it's kind of like,
You're like, let's
all
go.
right, well, let's
Let's
go.
go.
I'll never forget this. And the second, you know, I walked up to the park, he walked right up to me and he said something like, "Well, I heard you're talking shit." And truth is, between us, I never said anything about the kid, right? And,
Oh.
Danny, he wasn't.
I wasn't, right?
yeah.
And he tried to do this thing where he tried to grab me and throw me to the ground. And,
not
and
today.
he wasn't able to. I pushed him
Not
away.
today.
That was the only movie he
I kicked
rehearsed.
him in the leg. I kicked him in the leg.
No,
And
he didn't learn the first
he
time.
fell down and
Yeah.
he immediately fell down to the floor, to the ground. And he was like, "Oh, that's not allowed in the fight. You can't kick." And I'm just like, "Yes, it is allowed. This is a street fight. It's not a boxing match.
Yes.
I
That's
can
not
kick you."
allowed?
And that's what he
People
said.
are saying
Wow.
And he immediately was like, "I don't want to fight anymore. That you're not
Oh,
allowed
wow.
to kick. You know, I don't want to fight."
Bitch ass.
And it was hilarious. I
think
hope
he's
he's
getting
watching this because I
violent.
never forgot. So
Wow.
no, he was not a
bro.
boxer. He was just a pussy. You know.
Hey!
Hey!
Oh,
Still got a
my.
hot
Dude.
spot for
Let's
Danny
go.
over
That's
here.
great.
Danny Pernette. Danny
Craziness.
Pernette, I hope you
Yep.
don't come up on Yan,
That's
man.
awesome.
Yep.
Never seen him again.
Wow.
Never.
Oh, and
Never?
you probably won't.
Never seen him again.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, if anybody here is watching this and you know him, tag him.
Oh my!
I hope he sees that.
Honestly, if this actually comes back to him, that would be incredible.
It'd be
the power
hilarious.
of the internet is like.
Oh my!
I will just say
Incredible.
for the record, no hard feelings, Danny. But it was hilarious that you tried to fight me and you quit after one kick. It was funny.
Kick's not allowed though.
One kick is all it took.
All right,
That's all
so
it took.
let's talk about where does the love for MMA and fighting come from? Is it the art? Is it the love of battling? Is it the love of inflicting pain on people? Is it the love of releasing anger? What is it that you love truly about fighting that would make you take it to a point of training and truly like honing in this skill and getting in the ring and like taking it very serious? What do you love?
There's a couple things that I love about it, right?
Yeah.
One thing is the fact that it's not one of those sports like, you know, growing up in Brazil, I played soccer, right? And I was one of those kids that I absolutely couldn't stand losing. You know, I was a sore loser growing up, right? And if we lost, I'd blame all the other players but myself, right? And I absolutely hated losing. That's just the truth, you know.
But
Keeping it real here.
hold
My
on.
youngest
Are you
daughter's a
comfortable
real big
losing
sore
now?
loser.
It's not that I'm comfortable losing
He's
now.
7-0.
It's just
He doesn't
that
have to worry.
It's one of those things that if I lose, I have nobody to blame but me, right?
Isn't that the truth?
I'm in there. It's
Say that again
one-on-one.
now. One more time.
If I lose, I got nobody to blame but me.
I hope a lot of y'all heard that.
I like that.
But that's just what it is. That's one thing that I love about the
It's
sport.
true.
You know?
Or like anything really.
Well, it's just real. You know, it's a
Yeah.
sport that you can't fake it. You gotta
Yeah.
be. You're gonna be honest, right? If you're not honest with yourself and you're not training enough, you show up unprepared. You're gonna get exposed.
Right.
Somebody's gonna show the world that you showed up unprepared, right? And you know, and again, I can't blame anybody else but myself. So it's one of those things that it keeps me sharp. It keeps me focused, and I know I have to go in there and do the best that I can and be the best me every night. You know, because one mistake can cause you to fight. So, that's one thing that I love about it. You know?
You are completely accountable for what happens.
100%.
No excuses.
I can't look at anybody else and blame them. You know.
Right.
But
I
the other
love
thing
that.
too is it's the adrenaline. I love the adrenaline rush. I absolutely love it. Honestly, I've never felt anything like it in my life. You know, the feeling of you're walking into the cage and you got thousands of people screaming and going nuts, you know, and you got your family, your friends, your kids, your loved ones, you know, who are there watching you, and they're expecting the best you to show up, right?
Yeah.
And that adrenaline of, you know, walking in there, and when that cage closes behind me, and I know that person, he's ready to kill me. You know,
Yeah.
Just
the only
like
thing I
you're
can
ready to
explain
kill
is
him.
imagine
You're
if-
ready to kill
I'm
him.
ready to kill him, but I know he wants to kill me, right?
Yeah.
Now imagine the feeling of you jumping into an alligator-infested water, right? I feel like that's the closest thing. I'm getting locked in there with a human who's willing to kill me in order to win.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to die for it. You know, I'm willing to die, and I'm willing to kill him too. You know, that adrenaline is absolutely incredible. I love it. I love the adrenaline. I love the feeling of winning, of making everyone proud, of showing how hard I have worked to get those results. You know,
That's right. You
So-
put in that work. It's all right to be proud.
yeah, you know, you train for so long, you work so hard to get to that point, you know, and you wanna show up 100%. You wanna show up and be you in there. You know, there's such a good feeling about that.
What's your hype song?
My hype song.
Yeah, like your song.
I don't have one hype song. I always walk into a different song.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait,
I
do
always
you
walk
even
into
pick
something
it? Are
different.
you aware of what it's going to be before you?
yeah,
Are
I
you
get to
like a
pick.
non-music guy?
No, I get to pick my song.
Are you?
Choose
hold
like
on,
Brazilian
are you
music
not really?
to like show that you're.
My last song I did choose a Brazilian song, and you know the song he's pretty much saying, go ahead and write this down. We're gonna be champions.
Oh, nice. That's sick.
Yeah, champ.
Literally
That's cool.
that's
really cool.
literally what he's saying in the song. And he talks about how he comes from poor upbringings, you know, how he got out of the hood, you know, and made it happen, how he wants to give his parents a better life, and he wants to show the younger generation who are from the hood, who have nothing, that you can too make it happen. So I feel like that song
There's some
speaks so much to
synchronicities
me
with your life there?
because yes, big time. You know, I come from
Big
nothing. You
time.
know,
Yeah.
you know, I've been in a point in my life. A lot of people don't know this, but at one point I was homeless.
Oh wow.
You know, I lived in foster care. You know, when I moved here from Brazil, I lived in foster care for a while. I have slept in park benches before. You know, a lot of people don't know this.
Yeah.
But I've been at the very bottom.
Yeah.
You know, I've come from nothing. And I could have turned to drugs. I could have turned to drinking. I could have turned to many other things. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna be the best me, and I'm gonna do the things that I love. But I'm gonna show everybody that I can make it happen. No matter how low in life you can be, you can get to big heights.
Yeah,
so
man.
that was, you know, that's one of the reasons why I love that song, and I walked into that because I've been there. You know, I was once that kid.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I was once that kid looking at somebody else and saying, "Wow,
And look at
at
you
what this person
now.
got. I want to be there."
Look at that
You're
chain
there.
on your
Yeah.
neck,
Yeah,
boy.
you're there.
In
You know?
addition to the chain on your neck, if you look around the Off Some Jungle right now, you see these belts that you know are not normally here, right? So what is before your eyes is a welterweight belt
Yep.
and a middleweight belt, right?
That's right. That's
From
right.
Combat FC, am I saying that
That's
right?
Yep.
So first, like, how did you? The one that came first was the welterweight.
Was the welterweight.
How did you acquire that? Who was the challenger? Let's go.
Yeah, so there was no champions in welterweight. We were fighting for the title.
Oh.
It was the first time. So I was the first ever Combat FC welterweight champion.
That's exciting.
And I was the first ever Combat FC middleweight champion as well. Oh
my God.
So
Okay.
no champion had been crowned. So
Look at you.
yeah.
So have you defended this title?
I have not defended because after I fought for the welterweight title, my very next fight was for the middleweight title. So I went up a weight class.
Oh.
You know?
And how much weight are you gaining to do that?
I really didn't gain weight. If anything, I had to cut. You know, I walk around pretty heavy. I walk around between.
I see.
I walk around between 210 and 220 or so.
Yeah,
so
he's a big
I got a pretty good size, but you know.
yeah, okay. Okay, carry on.
Nice try, Michael.
No, so if anything, I drop weight for it. You know,
I
when
gotcha.
I fought at 170, I start cutting from
Yeah.
220. I dropped down from 220 to 170 for that fight. Yeah, and
What's your like that? Not saying like it's probably obviously you do it healthily. Like how do you?
Yeah,
do
how
that
do you
so
drop? How do you
quickly?
drop that much
So-
weight?
so
And over what length of time?
Yeah.
the biggest thing, right? This is super important.
Yes.
Working with someone who knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Who actually gives a shit about
Hold
you.
on.
right?
So you got a team
So-
mentality. You listen to other. You're open to learning.
Absolutely. I'm learning
It's
every day.
another thing you guys got to
I'm
listen
learning
to out
every
there.
day. You know,
Every.
people think they know everything about everything. You don't. There's
Must
always somebody
grow.
else out there who can teach you some good stuff, right?
Very true.
So I have a nutritionist. His name is Eric Pena. He owns Pena Performance.
Okay.
And Eric Pena is by far the best nutritionist I have ever worked with in my life.
Wow.
The guy
I
is
love you,
Shout out
Eric
unbelievable.
Pena.
Shout out,
Shout
Eric.
out, Eric.
I want to say Pena, but he's saying Pena. So
Shout out to Eric Pena from Pena Performance. This guy's the best, right? He's a nutritionist for a lot of UFC guys.
yeah.
His Dustin Poirier's nutritionist, Kayla Harrison's nutritionist. Many
yeah,
guys. He works with many
Yeah.
guys from the UFC.
He works with you.
He's the man. He works with me every time I fight. As it gets closer to my fight, about 2 weeks before my fight or so, he comes and stays with me at my house.
Oh my
And
gosh,
he
wow.
makes all my meals. He makes sure I'm eating at the right time, making sure I'm dropping the right weight.
Eric.
He really caters to you as a fighter to make sure that you're showing up and performing
What?
the best that you possibly can.
What is Eric's middle name? Do you know?
I don't know his
I
middle
want to say
name.
his whole name for all the things he's doing. Damn, Eric.
Shout out,
Yeah.
Eric.
Yeah,
That's
Eric,
pretty
Eric is the
Pena.
man.
Yeah.
You know, so that's a very key factor right there. He makes
Okay.
it so it's pretty mindless. But the other very important part is, I don't know if you guys have heard about hard body meals. They're out of Haverhill, Mass, right?
I feel like I have heard of that.
Yeah, most people
Yeah,
have.
I think our buddy Danny Jones has mentioned that to me from Up
Yeah.
Late with Friends. You know, I love you guys. Yeah. Yep.
So hard body meals, they make all my meals, right? So essentially, I just go to their website. So my nutritionist, he says,
Oh,
hey,
this
this is what
guy.
you're gonna eat. This is how much protein you can have per day, how much fat, how much carbs and all that good stuff. And you just go right to the Hard Body Meals website, you put it all in, and they make your meals and they ship it fresh to your house, right? So I get my meals dropped off 3 times a week. I think Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right?
Wow.
So huge shout out to Hard Body Meals. Their food is absolutely unbelievable.
That's pretty sweet.
And they sponsor me. Hard Body Meals have been
Hard Body
Big love, Hard Body
Big
Meals.
love.
Yo.
Shout
so
out.
It's
Sounds
definitely worth checking it out. And a lot of people that have this idea that I'm not a fighter. Why would I do that? But honestly, if you're just a person that you wanna be in good shape, you wanna eat healthy, or you just you wanna watch what you're eating, or just cut some weight for whatever reason, right?
Yeah, because
Man,
you
it's
need
so
to be
worth
healthy.
it. It's so worth it because the meals are 100% prepped to what you need for what you're
it's
for what you're
catered to
looking to
you.
do. It's catered to you, right?
cool.
And I've tried other meal prep companies before.
Jenny Craig.
And no, never tried Jenny Craig, but I've tried other ones before, and their
on, that was
food just
funny.
absolutely suck. Their food don't
Yeah.
taste good. It tastes like frozen food. Hard Body Meals is like absolutely
It's like a Salisbury
unbelievable.
steak.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Yeah, it's
Shout
actually good
out
food. So
Hard
big shout
Body
out to
Meals.
Hard Body Meals. Scott
do snake
Brandolini,
meal?
owner of Hard Body Meals, is the man. Just about one of the nicest guys I've ever met in my life. So
Scott.
those
God.
yeah,
Love you, pal.
Scott is unbelievable.
So we talked about your nutritionist. We talked about where your food's coming from. What's your training team? Who's your camp?
yeah,
Who's
so,
showing you how to throw punches and kicks and lock people up?
Yeah, man, I have some great people on my side.
Yeah, who are they?
Really good to me. One of my coaches is Professor Tim Barshard. He owns Professional Martial Arts Academy and Start BJJ.
Yep.
Tim and I first met, I want to say like 16 or 17 years ago, right? He took me in under his wing, and he was in my corner for my very first professional fight, and I went in and I knocked the guy out in 38 seconds of the first round.
Oh my gosh.
And man, Tim is just an unbelievable
Wow.
MMA
That's-
coach, and
crazy.
we've known each other for so long.
insane.
And yeah, he's great. My other coach is Lee Alvis.
Yeah.
Lee is just one of the most amazing striking coaches I have ever met in my life. He was Alex Pereira. You know Alex Pereira, Portan? He's the UFC light heavyweight
Nah.
champion.
I feel like, did he just have a recent fight like within the past couple months?
He did.
I think I watched.
He did, yeah.
I watched the one.
We
guy.
know what
Don't worry.
recent
Oh, look at Miss
means,
Lindsay.
Lindsay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he did. He's the UFC light heavyweight champion, and Lee Alvis was Alex Pereira's striking coach.
Wow.
And so he's my striking coach now as well. As a matter of fact, he's at my house right now as we speak.
He's at
Oh
your
my-
house right now.
Should've
Yeah,
brought
yeah,
him by.
Why didn't he come?
I
What
know.
happened, buddy?
He's actually fighting Friday. So Lee's
Okay.
fighting Friday.
I can understand.
So he's in like
Yeah,
weight
I
cut
got
mode
you.
right
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
focus
yeah.
mode.
A little more focused than this, yeah.
So
No roast beef
So
for
yeah,
Fridays.
He's
so
fine-tuning
I got to be in his corner Friday. So Friday, if you guys are
Where's
looking
this
to
fight
watch,
going
it's gonna be
down?
Melrose, Massachusetts. If you guys want to go
what a
watch
pla-
some
what a place.
good boxing fights, these are actually gonna be a lot of fun. So Lee's competing. He's an amazing boxer, amazing striking coach, just an amazing striker altogether.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be competing this Friday, and I get to be in his corner and help him, through his match. So I'm excited about that.
Wow,
But
that's
he's-
great.
He's another one of my coaches, and I do want to give a big shout out. This is one guy who has helped me a lot in the past as well with wrestling. You guys have probably heard about them. Matt Smith from Smeedy's Wrestling Barn.
Yeah.
A lot of people know who Smeedy's Wrestling Barn is. They're literally the best wrestling place around the
Wrestling
area.
barn? Is it
so-
actually in a barn?
So they started out in a barn. It used
Okay,
to be a
cool.
barn,
Okay.
right? So
Yep.
that's
Now
why
it's
the
a
barn.
facility.
Yes.
Now it's a facility,
Yes,
and
yes.
they have some of the best wrestlers in the area. It's absolutely unbelievable. Matt Smith, he used to be an MMA fighter too, so he has helped me out in the past a lot as well. So big shout out to Matt. So yeah, man, I got some good people in my corner. I have a strength and conditioning coach. His name is Jose Catano. He owns Catano Performance.
Yeah.
So he's my strength and conditioning coach.
Wow.
He makes sure I show up in tip-top shape and strong and,
Yeah.
Rather
Lindsay,
bang,
who's your
so-
strength and conditioning coach? Or your striking coach?
My
more so.
striking
Yeah.
coach.
Yeah. Okay. Is there some sort of regiment that comes with having the
It's this
belts
guy.
here? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, here
Mr.
he
Krabs?
is. Here he is.
Oh, you got crabs.
Yeah, here I do.
Oh,
It's
the VO.
lobster, sir. Let's learn our creatures of the
Oh, it
world's
is.
toilet.
You are right. That is a long.
Yeah,
I didn't
see?
Oh,
to
you
be
got
honest with you, I didn't realize
crustaceans?
it because the way you were holding it at
Yeah,
first, I
it's
thought it was a
Look
crab.
at him
It's actually my
backpedal.
son.
I was just going
is my
with
son.
what he said.
Stop.
Stop.
I did think it was a crab. I will
Sorry.
say.
Okay. Anyway, that's my striking coat.
Perfect.
Oh, nice.
Do you have anything else in that bag of chicks?
Yeah. So I had a question. Have you ever like lost a tooth in a fight?
I have not. No.
Oh, well, I was
No.
gonna say because like if you did, I brought something. I brought this just in case.
Some dentures.
Yeah, just in case like you did. Like I have some
Perfect.
extras. Yeah.
There you
So
go.
you know.
I'll keep in mind. So
my,
that happens,
oh
I'll come
my.
here.
Yeah. No, I have a bunch there.
Look,
for
you want to put that in front of the camera one time,
need that?
Lins? Yeah. Sticky Lins with the dentures.
Sticky Lins with the
Stay still.
dentures.
There you go. No, but truthfully, like with belts in this league and in others, is there a rule system? Like you actually possess the belts,
Yeah, I'm the champion. The belt belongs to me.
and then like on fight day, you
Yeah.
bring the belt with you.
Yeah.
So what has like? Is sometimes are people just quitting and dipping with the belts? Is that something that
I've never seen it
management
happen.
is dealing with?
No, I don't. I've never
So
seen
they
that
come
happen.
for you? Like, what if you just stop fighting and you just like, I'm keeping these belts?
No, so they do belong to me. They are mine. I don't have to return them, even if I stop fighting. If I lose, if I fight to defend the belt and
Yeah.
I lose, they don't take my belt. They just get a new one. These belts will
Okay.
be mine for the rest of my life.
All right.
I earned it. They belong
He
to me.
earned it. He did.
And I'll tell you what though, even if the promoter
Keep it
wanted,
together, guys.
even if the promoter
We're good.
wants
We're good.
wanted the belt back, what's he gonna do? Fight me for it? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
He's seeing what I had to do to get it, so he's
Yeah.
not gonna,
And
he's not
then
gonna
he'll
come take
take
it from
any
me.
money he also has in his pockets.
No, these belts are mine.
What is? Sorry, I was just laughing really, really hard, quietly.
No, we all heard you.
Oh, sorry. Okay. What is your
Hey.
all-time favorite move to get people in to get them to tap out on you?
To get him to tap out.
Yeah.
My favorite move.
Like arm bar, like do you like to choke them out or something? Like, you know,
Yeah, my
what's
knuckles.
like,
yeah,
you
no,
know?
She's got a whole bank of the
I
exact
mean, I
moves
know
and
like
I
three
think I know.
words. I'm not like.
Can I answer the question?
Go ahead.
What?
Kick him in the leg.
I mean, have you seen
that
some
is-
of those kicks, man? Their legs break.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It has happened.
Oh, it makes
So,
me want to barf.
No, I
What's the answer to the question?
I'm
Jan?
sorry.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, it's leg submission. I like leg submissions because it's one thing that I've noticed that a lot of people don't really train hard for them, and they seem to not very good at defending them.
Okay.
And I have spent quite a bit of time perfecting it, to the
Yeah.
best of my abilities. So I'm really good at leg submissions, and
Like the
I-
figure four leg lock?
Yeah, no, not necessarily. No, it's it's our own way to do it in jiu-jitsu, in Brazilian
Okay.
jiu-jitsu. But
Oh, there's more moves than that?
It's one of my favorites. Yeah, I'd say that'd be it right
I'm gonna
there.
have to
No.
look that up. I've never seen such a thing, or maybe I haven't. I just don't know what it's called.
It does not happen very often.
I was gonna say, I'm
when,
sure.
when you watch it,
Yeah.
but it's beautiful when it does.
When you punch somebody in the face and their entire, is it optic? Is that the word? Orbital?
Orbital or jaw and
When you punch somebody in the face and their orbital bone and their jaw just shatters as they go down to the ground and they're just seeing stars, and then you jump on top of them and just continue to
Yeah.
lay them out.
How do you stop yourself?
Does that feel so good?
it's
I'm asking for me.
I wouldn't say it's one of those things that just feels so good, right? But it's
everything.
It's exciting because you landed that big punch, right?
Yeah.
And the goal is to knock people out, right? You wanna
It's not
finish the
breaking
fight.
faces,
Right.
but sometimes faces get
So,
broken. Like you've done this. That's why I'm saying it.
Yeah, no, it
Yes.
happens,
Yeah.
It does happen, and it's to be honest with you, it's just a feeling of winning that gets to me. I'm not one of those people that I don't enjoy hurting people, right? And it sounds crazy to a lot of people. So like, dude, you go in and you fight, you kick people, and you punch them, and
it sounds civilized, right? Yeah.
But it's I don't enjoy hurting people. Yeah. But I will kill you to win. You know,
like you said, they don't show up. They don't show up prepared.
Right.
Yeah.
That's their fault.
Yeah. Correct. You know? And you know what though? Even when you show up prepared, there's always that chance you're gonna get caught.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You can. Everybody has a puncher's chance, right? Any given night can be their night, just like it can be yours. You know, you just want to do your best and make sure it's yours every time.
Yeah.
Something we've mentioned a whole lot already is Combat FC. What exactly is that organization now?
Yeah, so Combat FC is an organization out of Massachusetts.
Yeah. What a state.
It's right? It's ran by Joe Cavallero and Rick Caldwell.
Yeah.
They used to run WCF back in the day. Back in the day, it used to be WCF. John Jones have fought for them before.
Yeah.
You know, it's and now they rebranded it to Combat FC, and they're just doing things so much better than they used to be. Combat FC is growing. They're on UFC Fight Pass. You know, it's it's a great league to fight at. They really treat you right. They do a good job with promotion, and you know,
the
really
content, the quality looks like tight and right. Yeah.
Oh, they do a good job, man.
Yeah.
The quality of everything, the way they treat fighters, you know, the whole thing about Combat FC, man, they're great at what they do. You know, that's why my last 4 fights in a row was for Combat FC. You know, and I've been offered, you know, other places to come. I've had other people reach out and ask me to come fight for them, and but I'm happy over there. So it's either Combat FC or it's the UFC. So
that's on that note. Yeah, that's where we're going here. So that's a goal. Is
a goal, man. And you know, I didn't have a real manager for a while, and I have a manager now who's helping me out, who's handling things for me. And
do you get to say his name, or he just goes with the manager?
No, I can say his name is Lucas. Lucas.
Lucas?
Yeah, that's
wow.
I think that's how you say his last name.
What was it? Rosa Rosario?
No, I'm going to say all these cartoon names are like
no. His name
Ronnie
is Lucas.
Rosario. Wasn't he a person too?
Yeah, Ronnie Rosario.
Yeah.
So there's Ronnie Rosario, then there's Pedro Rosario. They're brothers.
Oh my gosh.
But it's Lucas.
But yeah, Ronnie. Lucas is the man. He's been taking care of things for me. He's been in touch with the UFC and had conversations with them about, you know,
getting you in the octagon,
giving me an opportunity to show the world that I can hang with those guys. So
that's awesome.
Well, we know you already hang out with those guys.
Yeah, definitely.
I think you can roll with the big dogs.
Yeah, for sure.
Or the big dogs can roll with you. However it goes.
Yeah, however it goes.
Now, hey, Yan Oliveira is here in the room. I'm wondering if you're comfortable telling me who's the hardest puncher that ever hit you right in the face, Yan.
The hardest puncher that
you were
has
like,
ever hit
damn,
me?
I didn't know this guy
who's landed
in a
the
fight.
hardest punch on your face.
The hardest puncher that I've ever trained with is
no, in the ring, somebody you faced. That's what I want.
Oh, in the ring?
We're in the ring.
None of them.
None of them, baby.
None of them.
Love that.
No.
The answer right away.
None of them.
There has never been a person in the ring with Yan Oliveira that can punch hard. That's not happening.
No, it hasn't.
That's some hype right there. I like that.
Has not happened yet.
That's
I
awesome.
I haven't felt any strong punch from anybody who I fought before who I say, hey, this guy can crack. No, not really. Yeah. No, that hasn't happened yet.
Never. I like this.
Right.
No.
So we've had fights.
Well, I feel like
but in training, I've had somebody hit me before in training who I was just like, damn. You know? Felt like a donkey kick. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh.
But it was a punch.
I can't imagine. Like, how do you stay up after that and not get disoriented from?
You just do.
That's so
I can't
crazy.
explain. You just do.
Oh my gosh.
You know?
Yeah.
Lindsay, you brought dentures with you.
I know. I'm gonna put them away. I'm sorry.
It's pretty
okay,
good
so
look.
I'm packing up my whole house because I'm moving, and like I'm finding these weird things, and I'm like, I gotta put these in a bag and show someone.
It is unusual that you have
7 fights, 7 pro fights.
Oh, hold on, wait a second. Yeah, he's.
There you go.
Anyway.
So these are real teeth here?
7 wins and 0 losses.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Jan, if people are trying to get hip with you out there in the social media world, what's like the handle you roll with on Instagram or whatever your thing is?
Yeah, Instagram. My name is Yanni Oliveira. You know,
Yeah.
Yanny, and my last name Oliveira. Typically, the second you put my first name, I'm gonna come up at the top, anyways.
He's that
So-
guy. That's what
He's
he's
that
saying.
one.
Yeah.
You'll see me. You'll see me. But yeah, on Instagram. You know, hit me up on Instagram.
Aside from that, from your fighting skills,
Yeah.
you also have a very pristine property over on Rabbit Road in Salisbury where
That's
you
right.
do your thing over there.
That's right.
And
right.
honestly, like cleanest property in Salisbury in terms of
thank you.
business. Like it's just like
Wow.
everything's so perfect and neat and tidy, and you just drive by, you're like, wow, look at that.
I mean,
Like,
look at the
you
way
know?
his
You
shoes
know-
are laced right now. You
No,
know?
that's what I mean. It's like everything is
Yeah.
so
I'm a
just
sneakerhead,
like,
big time.
Yeah.
So.
That's
Laces
awesome, yeah.
perfectly flat, the same exact
That-
distance coming out on the untied
It has to be.
on both sides.
Has to
Yeah,
be.
man.
But you know what? Thank you. That means a lot because when we took over that property, right, my goal was to make it look clean,
oh my
professional.
gosh, it's incredible.
You know, because I feel like that speaks volumes about
Yeah.
your work, right? If
Yeah.
you can keep your property clean and everything you do there if it looks good, and you know, people are gonna be like, all right,
Oh,
you
for
know,
sure. I
maybe
mean,
those guys actually care, right?
Yeah,
So
definitely.
that actually means a lot to me. So I appreciate
Well,
that.
hey,
We
no
are
problem. It's
at
true.
126 Rabbit Road now in Salisbury, so it's it feels good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Feels good to be
Right.
around.
It's very
That's
cool.
right.
You can't miss it. It's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Sticky,
That
you
means a
just
lot.
brought him so much joy.
Well, I hope so. I'm serious.
See,
Like I
that was
drive
like a
by
whole-
all the time, and always like that is like.
He's like, that's
the
what I
coolest-
wanted people
it
to
just
say.
looks so
You know what?
good.
It's
Did you
in
rehearse? Did you
rehearse.
guys work this out before?
no,
No, but-
I literally.
Bro,
Hear me out,
I
right?
don't
That
know.
does mean a lot to me because when I was coming up with all the ideas of the things that I wanted to do and the money that I was investing in certain areas to make it look that way,
Yeah.
I've had people say to me like, dude, you're investing so much money and all this. Don't do that. That doesn't matter. Just put a normal sign out front and people will see it.
No.
No,
No.
that's not how it works. So I do take pride in that.
No,
So,
honestly, because it's like you down that street, you can't think of anything except for like, oh, there's that beautiful business. Just
Yep,
there it
that's
is.
it.
It's like
Pro
you know?
Warrior Construction
Yeah,
right there.
Yep.
So-
It's
Hey, Swifto, right behind you, there's a little stack of stuff. Turn around the other direction. Yeah,
oh,
behind the
direction.
flowers.
While he's doing this, I got something
Yeah.
for us to debate a little bit.
Okay.
Yep.
You guys like
And the
like
flowers.
smoothies, right?
Sure.
You guys like
Yeah.
like a good smoothie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a question.
Okay.
Is
Question.
ketchup a smoothie?
Is ketchup a smoothie?
I guess
Yeah.
technically.
I can see why you would think that.
Like a tomato
Right?
smoothie?
It's like,
Technically. What are those?
oh, thank you.
What? What are
Okay.
those?
These are gifts for you here,
Oh,
my
thank
friend.
you so much.
I want you to go through them now.
Go through it. All right.
It's a yeah.
Pomodori, Newburyport. Wow, are you kidding me? Come on.
Generous.
This guy's hooking it up.
Yeah.
Dude.
Incredible.
Yeah, you know.
$50 to the Pomodori. Dude, this
The
is
Pomodoros.
this is incredible.
Pomodori, Newburyport. Yeah.
Hey, I'm excited for this. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
This means a lot.
Oh my
Thank
gosh.
you. All right, and what do
so
we got
good.
here?
I'm not really sure
see.
what those are there.
What are the like? Are we? Am I just? What is this about?
Pull the flowers
all right.
out of the
All right.
plastic.
Well,
Wow. Oh, that does something for you. Look
at
at that
that.
massive forearm.
Look at that. Look at that, baby.
There you go.
Can't see me.
Yeah.
okay.
Those
This
things
is
look
pretty
like they're
cool.
hurting.
I love it. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah.
What you got there?
Come on.
Bro's
You
gonna
gotta
be
be-
in the gym. hitting that
That's
back.
That's
Offering
legit.
something
Look
to
at
the
that.
max.
That's legit.
Very much
Oh
so into
yeah,
that.
I'm rocking this. I'm rocking this.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Send some pictures, would you?
I
Come on.
will absolutely. I'll throw this on.
Oh yeah. Big
look at
love
that.
to Enjoy Your
Yes.
Life brand.
Enjoy your life, brand.
Love
Yeah.
it.
Did I say them earlier? I did, right?
You definitely did.
Okay.
I love your stress
And
level.
I can tell you guys make good stuff. This is next level shirt.
This one, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
There
I
you
like
go.
this one. Look at this. Yellow.
Look at that.
Love it. I'll be rocking this for sure. For sure.
That's a
Boom.
nice one.
Boom.
And are these?
Let's see. Does it fit me?
I'm very.
It'll fit.
Too big?
It is a little too big. You get
I didn't know you
a
dropped
double
down to
XL.
170. I thought it went in the other direction.
XL. You know what I mean? I
We'll
wear.
send you a box in the mail. You
it's
know,
all
this
good.
whole mail system
Listen,
here.
I'll be wearing all the stuff regardless.
Look,
you know?
when somebody gives you gifts, you don't
Irregardless.
criticize the gifts, Yan.
Irregardless.
I'm not criticizing.
Irregardless.
Not criticizing. I'm happy.
I'm criticizing these flowers because they're almost dead. Who are these for?
Those are for Yan, and there's a reason why he's receiving almost dead flowers. Sticky Linz, hand the almost dead flowers to Yan. The flowers that
Thank you.
Yeah,
that
you're welcome.
Yan Oliveira is receiving are representative
Oh, no.
of everybody that's about to step in the ring with him. Yeah!
Oh, they're almost dead?
Let's go.
they're
Almost dead.
Almost dead.
Yeah.
Wow, all
Hey,
right,
I like
that's
this.
fair.
I like
What?
this.
Did that not work?
No, that's I just wasn't sure we were going because I saw them last week and I was like, what are those doing here?
Yeah, obviously I made that up right now.
Oh,
the flowers
okay.
have been here.
Yeah, that's why I was
You had
like,
to
wait,
ruin it?
you really planned ahead. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I bought
didn't-
those 10 days. I
You gotta
got
let 'em
gifted
die.
those
I ru-
purposely
I
10
ruined
days ago so I could
ruined
make
it.
that work out for Yan
See,
today.
this is why I,
love
can't
that.
start.
I love that. That was very
Ruined
clever of you.
Yeah, you don't
smart.
have to take the flowers.
I like
home.
this.
Yeah.
Why
That's-
not?
That's I
You
mean
got
you
me
can.
flowers.
They look good. They look good.
He's gonna try and revive him.
Did we miss anything here? Is there anything you feel we need to talk about? Burger?
I asked the ketchup as a smoothie thing.
Oh, did you want to right there next to you.
No.
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
I'll do that. No. Nah, I'm skipping it this week. No.
Wow, I thought you guys were all about your pickle juice.
I don't know. I just feel like after
My mouth
snake
is
meal,
ri-
I can't be eating that.
That's fine. I'm surprised.
What?
I said
Snake meal.
After snake meal, I can't be eating that.
Lindsay has a new diet.
It's not new.
It is. I mean, maybe.
But I also can't take credit for calling it a snake meal because I've heard it before. But I was
Fine.
just like,
I think
that-
there's a lot of people that aren't aware of this. Lindsay doesn't eat all day, and then towards the end of the day, she pounds down a 3.5 pound three-way roast beef
three-way
sandwich.
roast beef
She gets the
sandwich.
She
bubble
fills
guts
up
and
like a snake.
It's just I never said anything about bubble guts.
No, she gets the bubble guts.
I didn't say that, but
Yeah.
yes, there's lots of
Anyhow,
garbage food.
Yan, thanks for coming out and joining us
Yes.
here
Thank you.
today.
Yes.
Thank you for
Can
having
we
me.
shake hands?
This was a wonderful.
Absolutely.
My guy.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You feel good?
yeah.
Yeah.
We love the Rins too.
Oh yeah, the rinse.
The rinse.
Mm-hmm.
Squires.
He has tattoos of like cheeseburgers on his arm. Is that
Oh,
what you
yeah.
have?
No.
Like, is that-
He has
What's
really
this red
cool
tattoo
tattoos.
over here? Hey.
This one it says in Portuguese, "Warrior till death."
Love that.
So
Also, your
My
back
man
tattoo's
right here
awesome.
has a
Thank you.
That's very
tattoo.
thank
Cool.
you very much.
She's got a
Yan.
crazy back tattoo too.
I do.
Oh, you do?
I
Oh yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Are you comfortable showing that?
I mean, I'll show a picture.
All right.
I feel like
Ah,
it's probably better.
She'll show you. She'll show you live after.
No, I'm not. I just hold on. I gotta find it first. It's on my Instagram.
Warrior till death, holding flowers. Let's go. That's the end of the show.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, Lindsay will find
Sorry.
that picture.
Oh,
Goose, get over. Oh, wait.
NSFW.
What is
Just a
that?
crack, you know.
The butt crack.
Oh, that's sick.
That's my back tattoo. It's kind of like your leg one. a
I
little.
never
It's
saw
that,
the
like,
whole thing
you
like
know-
this. What do we
Yeah.
have there?
Sorry, I'm sorry. It's on my Instagram. It's a
Wow.
public page. You can see it there. I'm just saying.
It's
not like
good.
being weird.
Solid.
I'm looking at the details.
It's
and
defined. Like when you
Yeah,
look at
it
it,
really
like in
is.
real life,
It's
it's like
solid.
crispy.
Yeah, look
Yeah.
at that.
But yeah, I noticed that you had one
my
similar,
God.
like on your leg, and I
Never
was
saw
like,
the whole
"That's
thing.
awesome." Because I love that. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a Samoan
sweet.
tribe.
Yeah,
Dope.
that's well. I mean,
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
mine isn't, but like,
Yeah, yeah.
it's that.
But I can see the idea. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
sick.
Lindsay, I gotta call you Sticky Linz. Sticky Linz has an
Sticky
incredible
Linz.
tattoo that is neck to
Yeah, but this is his.
Bottom.
His are absolutely incredible.
Shout out
Who-
to Tyler Malik.
I was gonna say,
at
who does
Underworld
your
Tattoo.
work? Yeah, okay.
Tyler Malik
okay.
from Underworld Tattoo.
Tyler,
He's the
one
man.
day when I'm a millionaire, I'm gonna visit you. Yep. One day.
It's worth the money. I will say.
Yeah, definitely. I was like, wow, those are awesome tattoos.
Absolutely unbelievable. So
Very cool.
I love you guys. You know we love our sponsors. Enjoy Your Life brand, New Balance, Squire Specialty Elixirs, Rumson's Rum, Pomodori, Newburyport. I didn't rush through you guys. You know I love you. Swifto, Goose, get over here on this side. It's the end of the show. We make it. No, get in the middle.
Sir.
Wait, unless you
On
can't
the
do that.
floor.
You got that. Yo,
Need it.
let's
Look at
make
that
some
ring.
noise like we're ringside. Yeah, this thing is done, y'all.
The champ is here, baby.
boy.
Let's go.
Yes.
The
Ring the bell.